I think trust is very important. It's important for me to trust my client that, I mean, really a lot of it for me is understanding, making sure that they understand what I'm saying, what I'm advising. My name's Phillips. I'm an attorney and a partner with the Nichols law firm. I have been here for almost 9 years. I've been a lawyer for almost 10 years. Honestly, when I first started law school, my desire was not even to touch criminal law. I said there is no way I would ever want to have someone else's life in my hands. And as I entered law school and started learning things and did one of the practical clinics. I did the public defender's clinic where I worked with the public defender's office in Ann Arbor, and it was there that I really began to understand how important it is, and that's where I largely got my passion for criminal law from. The family law, the divorce and custody aspect, those kinds of cases I do enjoy doing. Sometimes they can be quite emotionally draining, so it goes through phases in how many of those cases I have at a time, because I also want to give them as much focus as I can. One of the things in my practice has been developed into handling driver's license restorations, because it was something that kind of goes hand in hand with the focus of our practice being drunk driving. One day I got asked to handle one, and I enjoy them and have been pretty successful at them, so I've kind of run with that, and that's also a large area of my practice. What keeps me going is the clients. I mean, they either retain my services or they're appointed by the court, and regardless of how they become my client, they are my client to the same level. Obviously, if they're appointed, I have to go through different processes to get funds for things, but my fight is still for the client, and I do the absolute best I can. And sometimes we end up running into difficulty with the other side, not willing to be flexible, not willing to negotiate, and those are the cases that then we often will set for trial. I have a policy with my clients that I will give you my opinion of whether this is a good offer or not, whether it's a criminal case or a divorce or a custody case, but the ultimate decision on how they proceed is up to them. I give them the knowledge to make their informed decision. I had a case recently where we had set a matter for trial and intending on moving forward because it was a very questionable case, even in my point of view as a defense attorney, where even other people that I had spoken to and given kind of the factual situation, they agreed as well that things just didn't quite make sense, so I knew it wasn't just me. We set the matter for trial. We went for final pretrial after final pretrial, and finally, when the case was about ready to continue to trial, the next, we went on a Friday and it was supposed to start a trial on a Monday. We finally were given an offer that was something suitable to the activity that my client engaged in, that wasn't as severe as a crime and wasn't something that carried with it a lot of the stigma that some of the other things could. Prosecutors in the area know that we will set things for trial and we will go to trial, and there are some people who don't want to go to trial. So when it comes down to the line of whether we're going to proceed or whether we're finally going to resolve it, then sometimes we finally get the resolution we've been hoping for, but sometimes it takes being ready to proceed to trial the next day to get that offer that you're looking for.